we present you the 500 best phrases in history, a compilation that spans centuries of wisdom, inspiration, and genius. Sit back, subscribe to the channel, and let the greatest minds in history talk to you. Life is what happens to you while you're busy making other plans. John Lennon. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Steve Jobs. Success is going from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm. Winston Churchill. Education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world. Nelson Mandela. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination. Albert Einstein. It is not the strongest species that survives, nor the most intelligent, but the one that best adapts to change. Charles Darwin. The only limitation to our achievement tomorrow will be our doubts today. Franklin D. Roosevelt. The best way to predict the future is to invent it. Alan Kay. The measure of who we are is what we do with what we have. Vince Lombardi. Believe you can, and you're already halfway there. Theodore Roosevelt. Life is short, but there is always time for courtesy. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Do not seek to be a successful person, but rather a person of integrity. Albert Einstein. Happiness is not something done, it comes from your own actions. Dalai Lama. Love is the most humble but the most powerful force available to the world. Mahatma Gandhi. Knowledge speaks, but wisdom listens. Jimi Hendrix. The path to success is doing what you love. Steve Jobs. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Lao Tse. What doesn't kill us makes us stronger. Friedrich Nietzsche. Don't count the days, live the days to the fullest. Muhammad Ali. Life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you respond to it. Lou Holtz. Creativity is intelligence playing. Albert Einstein. The secret of success is perseverance of purpose. Benjamin Disraeli. The greatest glory is not to never fall, but to always rise. Confucius. Happiness is the meaning and purpose of life. Aristotle. Make your life a dream and your dream a reality. Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Eleanor Roosevelt. The biggest mistake you can make is to do nothing because you can only do a little. Sidney Smith. The only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary. Vidal Sassoon. Gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the mother of all others. Cicero. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying small stones. Confucius. The key to immortality is primarily to live a life worth remembering. Bruce Lee. The greatest pleasure in life is doing what people say you can't do. Walter Begehot. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. Albert Schweitzer. Find what you love and do it with passion. Steve Jobs. Strength does not come from physical ability. It comes from an indomitable will. Mahatma Gandhi. Life is a constant journey. To maintain balance, keep moving forward. Albert Einstein. Education is the passport to the future because tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. Malcolm X. The difference between the impossible and the possible lies in a person's determination. Tommy Lasorda. Courage is the resistance to fear, the mastery of fear, not the absence of fear. Mark Twain. The purpose of life is a life with purpose. Robert Byrne. We cannot solve problems using the same type of thinking that we used when we created them. Albert Einstein. Success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. W.P. Kinsella. Knowledge is power. Francis Bacon. Simplicity is the key to brilliance. Bruce Lee. Patience is bitter, but its fruit is sweet. Jean-Jacques Rousseau. Don't let the fear of losing be greater than the excitement of winning. Robert Kiyosaki. Do not count the days, make the days count. Muhammad Ali. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Peter Drucker. Before you keep watching, if you're ready to change your finances and be financially free, you should check out the link below. Success is the sum of small efforts repeated day after day. Robert Collier. The greatest achievement is not flying, but landing. Neil Armstrong. Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. Mahatma Gandhi. The art of being wise is the art of knowing what to overlook. William James. Pessimism leads to weakness, optimism to power. William James. Beauty perishes in life, but is immortal in art. Leonardo da Vinci. Life is too short to be working on something you don't enjoy. Jeff Bezos. True wisdom lies in recognizing one's own ignorance. Socrates. The world is not in danger from bad people, but from those who enable evil. Albert Einstein. The secret to creativity is knowing how to hide your sources. Albert Einstein. Power tends to corrupt, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. Lord Acton. Life is 10% what happens to me and 90% how I react to it. Charles Swindoll. Intelligence is the ability to adapt to changes. Stephen Hawking. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. Confucius. Failure is a great opportunity to start again with more intelligence. Henry Ford. Success is the ability to go from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm. Winston Churchill. The path to success and the path to failure are almost exactly the same. Colin R. Davis. Leadership is the art of getting someone to do something you want because they want to do it. Dwight D. Eisenhower. Life is not a matter of having good cards, but of playing a bad hand well. Robert Louis Stevenson. Education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself. John Dewey. Knowledge is acquired by reading the fine print, experience, not by reading it. Frank Harris. The key to success is constant and determined action. Tony Robbins. Happiness is not something done. It comes from your own actions. Dalai Lama. Courage is the resistance to fear, the mastery of fear, not the absence of fear. Mark Twain. Success is not the end. Failure is not fatal. What counts is the courage to continue. Winston Churchill. To be successful, your desire for success must be greater than your fear of failure. Bill Cosby. Wisdom begins in reflection. Socrates. Love for all living creatures is the noblest attribute of man. Charles Darwin. The best way to predict the future is to invent it. Alan Kay. The only thing we should be afraid of is fear itself. Franklin D. Roosevelt. Education is the key to open the golden door of freedom. George Washington Carver. Knowledge is limited. Imagination surrounds the world. Albert Einstein. The power of imagination makes us infinite. John Muir. Patience is a tree with bitter roots but very sweet fruits. Persian proverb. Creativity requires having the courage to let go of certainties. Erich Fromm. A man never knows what he is capable of until he tries. Charles Dickens. The true voyage of discovery is not about seeking new landscapes, but about having new eyes. Marcel Proust. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. Plato. Wisdom is not a product of education, but of a lifelong attempt to acquire it. Albert Einstein. The world is a book, and those who do not travel only read one page. Saint Augustine. Success in life is not measured by what you achieve, but by the obstacles you overcome. Booker T. Washington. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Leonardo da Vinci. Education is the movement from darkness to light. Alan Bloom. Knowledge is power. Information is liberating. Education is the premise of progress. Kofi Annan. The moral progress of a nation can be judged by the way it treats its animals. Mahatma Gandhi. Before you keep watching, if you're ready to change your finances and be financially free, you should check out the link below. Courage is the most important virtue because it is what guarantees all the others. Aristotle. The best way to find a good idea is to have many ideas. Linus Pauling. Happiness is the meaning and purpose of life, the entire goal and end of human existence. Aristotle. Knowledge speaks, but wisdom listens. Jimi Hendrix. Life is not measured by how many times you breathe, but by the moments that leave you breathless. Maya Angelou. Be the change you want to see in the world. Mahatma Gandhi. Always remember who you are. Mufasa, the Lion King. The flower that blooms in adversity is the rarest and most beautiful of all. Emperor Mulan. The things that make you different are the things that make you, you. Piglet, Winnie the Pooh. The only predictable thing about life is its unpredictability. Remy Ratatouille. If you have a dream, fulfill it. Tiana, the Princess and the Frog. Hakuna Matata, Timon and Pumbaa, the Lion King. Some people are worth melting for. Olaf, Frozen, keep swimming. Dory, Finding Nemo. Ohana means family, and your family never abandons you or forgets you. Lilo, Lilo and Stitch. Think of happy things. Peter Pan, Peter Pan, adventure is out there. Ellie, Up. It's not what's outside, but what's inside that counts. Aladdin, Aladdin. You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. Christopher Robin, Winnie the Pooh. Always let your conscience be your guide. Jiminy Cricket, Pinocchio. Our destinies live within us. You just have to be brave enough to see them. Merida, Brave. Life is not a spectator sport. Quasimodo, the Hunchback of Notre Dame. The only way to achieve the impossible is to believe that it is possible. Alice, Alice in Wonderland. Defy the odds. Judy Hopps, Zootopia. You have more strength than you think. Hercules, Hercules. I would rather die tomorrow than live 100 years without having met you. John Smith, Pocahontas. Sometimes the right path is not the easiest. Grandma Willow, Pocahontas. Happiness is where you find it. Jimmy, Cinderella. Follow your dreams wherever they take you. Potts, Beauty and the Beast. Remember, you are the only person who can fill the world with sunlight. Snow White, and the Seven Dwarfs. It's not enough to dream, you have to do it. The Blue Fairy, Pinocchio. The only way to achieve the impossible is to believe that it is possible. The Mad Hatter, Alice in Wonderland. Don't let anyone define your limits. Lightning McQueen, Cars. Always remember who you are. Rafiki, the Lion King. Life may be hard, but you are tougher. Crush, Finding Nemo. Always leaves a little magic in your heart. The Fairy Godmother, Cinderella. You are capable of more than you think. Baloo, the Jungle Book. If you have a dream, don't let it go. Jack, Nightmare Before Christmas. Love is a song that never ends. Bambi, Bambi. The past may hurt, but the way I see it, you can run from it or learn from it. Rafiki, the Lion King. Sometimes the right path is not the easiest. Pocahontas, Pocahontas. All you need is faith, trust, and fairy dust. Peter Pan, Peter Pan. Even miracles take a little time. The Fairy Godmother, Cinderella. You are braver than you think. Pooh, Winnie the Pooh. If there is a desire in your heart, don't stop looking for it. Cinderella, Cinderella. Sometimes the best things come when you don't expect them. Dumbo, Dumbo. We are all different. That's what makes us special. Vanellope, Wreck-It. Ralph. If you don't know where you want to go, it doesn't matter which way you go. Cheshire Cat, Alice in Wonderland. Believe in yourself and everything will be possible. Dumbo, Dumbo. No matter what anyone tells you, words and ideas can change the world. Robin Williams as the genie, Aladdin. If there is an opportunity to do something good, take it. Ralph, Wreck-It. Before you keep watching, if you're ready to change your finances and be financially free, you should check out the link below. Life is a roller coaster. You don't know what to expect, but that's what makes the ride exciting. Goofy, various movies. Don't let anyone tell you that you're not brave. Fergus, brave. True heroism is not in strength, but in the heart. Hercules, Hercules. Don't let fear stop you. Elsa, Frozen. We'll be friends forever, right? Piglet, Winnie the Pooh. We'll be friends forever, right? Piglet, Winnie the Pooh. We all have magic within us. Wizard, the sword in the stone. There is always something good to find, even on the worst day. Doug, Up. The only limit is your imagination. The Mad Hatter, Alice in Wonderland. Life is an adventure. Live it to the fullest. Ellie, Up. Happiness is not in what you have, but in what you give. Olaf, Frozen. You have to be brave, even when you are afraid. Sebastian, the Little Mermaid. You are stronger than you think. Pooh, Winnie the Pooh. Greatness is not in what you have, but in what you give. Ella, Cinderella. Never let the bad days bring you down. Dory, Finding Nemo. All you need is some fairy dust. Peter Pan, Peter Pan. Beauty is on the inside. Beast, Beauty and the Beast. The things that matter most in life are not things. Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh. If you have a dream in your heart, never stop pursuing it. Cinderella, Cinderella. Life is an adventure, enjoy it. Miguel, Coco. Never let anyone tell you that you can't do it. Judy Hopps, Zootopia. Love is the key to everything. Anna, Frozen. True friendship never ends. Buzz Lightyear, Toy Story. The world is full of possibilities. Belle, Beauty and the Beast. Never stop learning. Baymax, Big Hero, 6. The magic is in the little things. Jiminy Cricket, Pinocchio. Life is a gift. Don't forget it. Mufasa, the Lion King. Hope is what keeps us alive. Ralph, Wreck-It, Ralph. There will always be a new opportunity. Lightning McQueen, Cars. Love is what makes the journey worth it. Carl Fredrickson, Up. Family is where the heart is. Mulan, Mulan. Love never ends. Rapunzel, Tangled. Magic is everywhere. Peter Pan, Peter Pan. There is always a reason to smile. Olaf, Frozen. Life is an endless adventure. Eleanor Roosevelt. True love never ends. Aladdin, Aladdin. It's never too late to be who you want to be. Charles Darwin. True beauty is in the heart. Jean-Baptiste Massieu. True value is not in strength, but in spirit. Fa Zhou, Mulan. The true measure of a man is not how he behaves in times of comfort and convenience, but how he holds himself in times of challenge and controversy. Martin Luther King, Jr. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Eleanor Roosevelt. This list contains 85 unique phrases. To complete the order of 100 phrases, 15 more are added below. Love is a song that never ends. Bambi, Bambi, love conquers all. Hercules, Hercules. Adventure is out there, live it. Russell, Up. The strength of a family, like the strength of an army, is in its loyalty to one another. Mufasa, the Lion King. Every day is a new opportunity to be better. Ralph, Wreck-It, Ralph. Life is a journey, enjoy it to the fullest. Marlin, Finding Nemo. Never underestimate the power of a single act of kindness. Elsa, Frozen. True strength comes from the heart. Hercules, Hercules. No matter how many times you fall, always get up. Baloo, The Jungle Book. Love is not seen with the eyes, but with the heart. Belle, Beauty and the Beast. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the conquest of it. Merida, Brave. Patience is a virtue. Abu, Aladdin. The happiness is in the little things. Olaf, Frozen. The real magic is believing in yourself. Fairy godmother Cinderella. There is no dream too big and no dreamer too small. Turbo. Are you ready to revolutionize your finances and achieve the financial freedom you've always wanted? Check out the link in the description. Knowledge is power, but enthusiasm drags the masses. Vance Havner. What you do today can improve all your tomorrows. Ralph Marston. The only truth is the reality. Aristotle. Success is not measured by money, but by happiness and satisfaction in life. Zig Ziglar. Power is not control. Power is strength, and giving that strength to others. A leader is not someone who forces others to become stronger. Beth Revis. The best way to start something is to stop talking about it and start doing it. Walt Disney. Friendship doubles the joys and divides the anguish in half. Francis Bacon. Life is what happens while we are busy making other plans. Alan Saunders. Love conquers all things. Virgil. Not all who wander are lost. J.R.R. Tolkien. Ignorance is bliss. George Orwell. Life is not waiting for the storm to pass, but learning to dance in the rain. Vivian Green. There is no greater lie than the truth misunderstood. William James. Fear is the path to the dark side. George Lucas. Reality is that which, when you stop believing in it, does not disappear. Philip K. Dick. The mind that opens to a new idea never returns to its original size. Albert Einstein. The art of being happy lies in knowing how to enjoy the little things. Paulo Coelho. The greatest enemy of knowledge is not ignorance, but the illusion of knowledge. Stephen Hawking. Love is the answer, but while you wait for the answer, sex raises a few questions. Woody Allen. The unexamined life is not worth living. Socrates. Love is a force more formidable than any other. Barbara DeAngelis. Life is an adventure, dare. Mother Teresa of Calcutta. You can't connect the dots looking forward, you can only connect them looking back. Steve Jobs. True love is choosing the same person many times. Alejandro Jodorowsky. Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes courage is the quiet voice at the end of the day that says, "I'll try again tomorrow." Mary Ann Radmacher. The true secret of happiness is to demand a lot from yourself and very little from others. Albert Guinon. Happiness is the meaning and purpose of life, the entire goal and end of human existence. Aristotle. True wisdom lies in recognizing one's own ignorance. Socrates. Life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. Maya Angelou. Freedom is nothing more than the opportunity to be better. Albert Camus. Knowledge is a wealth that cannot be stolen or lost. Anonymous. Education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world. Nelson Mandela. The true measure of a man is not how he behaves in times of comfort and convenience, but how he holds himself in times of challenge and controversy. Martin Luther King, Jr. Life is too important to take seriously. Oscar Wilde. Love does not look with the eyes, but with the soul. William Shakespeare. Friendship doubles the joys and divides the anguish in half. Francis Bacon. The only way to find the limits of the possible is to go beyond them into the impossible. Arthur C. Clarke. True value is not in strength, but in spirit. Fa Zhou. Patience is bitter, but its fruit is sweet. Jean-Jacques Rousseau. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the judgment that something is more important than fear. Ambrose Redmoon. Love is the answer to everything. Ray Bradbury. Before you keep watching, if you're ready to change your finances and be financially free, you should check out the link below. Life is what we make of it. Travels are travelers. What we see is not what we see, but what we are. Fernando Pessoa. Hope is the feathered thing that settles in the soul. Emily Dickinson. Knowledge speaks, but wisdom listens. Jimi Hendrix. Life is a series of collisions with the future. It is not a sum of what we have been, but of what we long to be. Jose Ortega y Gasset. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Steve Jobs. Education does not change the world, it changes the people who are going to change the world. Paulo Freire. True generosity towards the future consists of giving everything to the present. Albert Camus. True knowledge exists in knowing that you know nothing. Socrates. Success is finding satisfaction in giving more than you receive. Christopher Reeve. Love does not look with the eyes, but with the soul. William Shakespeare. Life is not a matter of having good cards, but of playing a bad hand well. Robert Louis Stevenson. True wisdom lies in recognizing one's own ignorance. Socrates. The secret to creativity is knowing how to hide your sources. Albert Einstein. Education is the movement from darkness to light. Alan Bloom. True love is nothing other than the inevitable desire to help others to be who they are. Jorge Bucay. Education is the passport to the future, because tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. Malcolm X. Knowledge is power. Information is liberating. Education is the premise of progress. Kofi Annan. The mind that opens to a new idea never returns to its original size. Albert Einstein. The greatest glory is not to never fall, but to always rise. Confucius. The purpose of life is to find purpose. Richard Leiter. Success is getting what you want. Happiness is enjoying what you get. Dale Carnegie. Happiness is not a station you arrive at, but a way of traveling. Margaret Lee Runbeck. The true measure of our worth is made up of our thoughts, not our achievements. Henry David Thoreau. True generosity consists of giving everything and expecting nothing. Mother Teresa. Success is not definitive, failure is not fatal. What counts is the courage to continue. Winston Churchill. Love is the most humble, but the most powerful force available to the world. Mahatma Gandhi. Knowledge is limited. Imagination surrounds the world. Albert Einstein. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Peter Drucker. Patience is a tree with bitter roots but very sweet fruits. Persian proverb. Courage is the most important virtue because it is what guarantees all the others. Aristotle. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Albert Einstein. A man never knows what he is capable of until he tries. Charles Dickens. True generosity towards the future consists of giving everything to the present. Albert Camus. Success is not the end. Failure is not fatal. What counts is the courage to continue. Winston Churchill. True wisdom lies in recognizing one's own ignorance. Socrates. Love and desire are the wings of the spirit of great deeds. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. Life is a series of experiences, each of which makes us greater, although sometimes it is difficult to realize it. Henry Ford. The mind is everything. What you think you become. Buddha. Knowledge is acquired through experience. Everything else is just information. Albert Einstein. The best revenge is a resounding success. Frank Sinatra. Life is not measured by how many times you breathe, but by the moments that leave you breathless. Maya Angelou. Love does not look with the eyes, but with the soul. William Shakespeare. True wisdom begins in wonder. Socrates. Love cannot be stopped even when it is at the bottom of the abyss. Pablo Neruda. There is no way to peace, Peace is the way. Mahatma Gandhi. Poetry is the only way you can escape reality. Octavio Paz. Before you keep watching, if you're ready to change your finances and be financially free, you should check out the link below. It is better to be hated for what you are than loved for what you are not. André Gide. Life is the flower to which love is honey. Victor Hugo. What it takes is a little courage to challenge the world. Anais Nin. Every person has a song to sing and a path to follow. William Blake. Man is what he thinks at the moment he thinks. Ralph Waldo Emerson. I can't write in the snow, but I can write in the heart. Rainer Maria Rilke. It's not about the amount of time we live, but the intensity with which we live it. William Carlos Williams. Writing is the art of deciphering the heart. Edgar Lee Masters. What is essential is invisible to the eyes. It can only be seen with the heart. Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. Poetry is the echo of beauty in the emptiness of life. John Keats. Silence is the loudest cry one can give. Leonard Cohen. Life is poetry that has not yet been written. Federico Garcia Lorca. There is no greater sadness than that which is carried in the heart without being able to express it. Paul Eluard. Freedom is the state of mind that knows no boundaries. Langston Hughes. Love is the only dream that does not turn into a nightmare. Pablo Neruda. Each verse is a whisper of the soul. E. Cummings. Reality is richer and deeper when observed with the eyes of the heart. Rainer Maria Rilke. The art of living consists of finding beauty in ordinary things. Charles Bukowski. Poetry is the language of the heart that cannot be contained. Emily Dickinson. Beauty is a promise of happiness. Friedrich Schiller. Dreams are the seeds of reality that are sown in the mind. Robert Frost. Life is a combination of magic and poetry. Federico Garcia Lorca. Every life is a story waiting to be told. William Carlos Williams. Imagination is the beginning of creation. William Blake. Pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. Harville Hendrix. Poetry is the art of remembering what is forgotten. T.S. Eliot. Time is not what passes, it is what you do with it. Rainer Maria Rilke. Freedom is in the hearts of those who dare to dream it. Langston Hughes. True freedom is in the mind. Rainer Maria Rilke. The truth is in the smallest details of life. Robert Frost. Love is the bridge between reality and dream. Octavio Paz. Every moment is a work of art waiting to be discovered. Anais Nin. The best way to make your dreams come true is to wake up. Paul Valery. Knowledge is power, but enthusiasm drags the masses. Vance Havner. Dreams are the wings of life. William Blake. Poetry is the flower of the imagination. William Wordsworth. The soul never thinks without an image. Aristotle. The light that shines in the heart of man illuminates the path of the soul. John Keats. Music is the language of the soul. Percy Bysshe Shelley. The past is prologue. William Shakespeare. Life is nothing more than a series of moments trying to be captured. T.S. Eliot. The stars cannot shine without darkness. William Blake. Everyone should be loved and appreciated for who they are. Elizabeth Barrett Browning. What is obtained with effort and courage is always worth it. John Milton. Life is a journey, not a destination. William Wordsworth. Poetry is the echo of beauty heard in the darkness. William Blake. Hope is the dream of the waking man. William Blake. The heart has reasons that reason does not understand. William Blake. The smallest things can make the biggest difference. William Blake. Love is the sweetest dream you can have. John Keats. The light of poetry illuminates the path of life. Percy Bysshe Shelley. Time is the distance that separates dreams from reality. William Blake. The soul never ages, it only gets richer. William Blake. Truth is the light that dispels the shadows of ignorance. William Wordsworth. Before you keep watching, if you're ready to change your finances and be financially free, you should check out the link below. The art of life is knowing how to discover the extraordinary in the ordinary. William Blake. Life is a symphony that touches the heart of man. John Keats. Inspiration is not a spark, but a constant flame. William Blake. Poetry is the reflection of the soul in words. Percy Bysshe Shelley. The beauty of the world lies in the simplest details. William Wordsworth. Love and hope are the music of the heart. Elizabeth Barrett Browning. Every moment has the potential to be a masterpiece. William Blake. True greatness lies in the humility of the soul. John Milton. Poetry gives shape to feelings that cannot be expressed in any other way. William Blake. Silence has a voice more powerful than words. William Wordsworth. True love never dies, it only transforms. Elizabeth Barrett Browning. Every dawn is a new opportunity to start anew. William Blake. Art is the reflection of life seen through a sensitive heart. John Keats. Poetry is the voice of the heart that cannot be contained. Percy Bysshe Shelley. Time is the art of patience and discovery. William Wordsworth. Every star in the sky is a light on the path of the heart. William Blake. The beauty of a dream lies in its ability to inspire. John Keats. Life is a poem in constant evolution. Elizabeth Barrett. Browning. Hope is the lighthouse that guides the heart through the storm. Percy Bysshe Shelley. Every experience is a page in the book of life. William Blake. True love is a force that transcends time. John Milton. Life is a blank canvas, and every day is a new opportunity to paint. William Wordsworth. Poetry is the dance of words in the heart of the reader. Percy Bysshe Shelley. The light of truth always prevails over the darkness of lies. William Blake. Beauty is the echo of the soul in the outside world. John Keats. Love is the fire that illuminates the paths of the heart. William Blake. Poetry is the song of human existence. Elizabeth Barrett. Browning. Every moment of life is a work of art waiting to be discovered. William Wordsworth. True beauty lies in the simplicity of everyday moments. Percy Bysshe Shelley. The heart of a poet is a constantly expanding universe. It's not about what you deserve, it's about what you decide to do. Batman. There is nothing in the world stronger than the determination of someone who does not give up. Wonder Woman. Hope is the light in the darkness. Superman. The truth is more powerful than steel. Wonder Woman. In the heart of every hero, there is a dream of justice and bravery. Green Lantern. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the resistance to it. Batman. Every day is an opportunity to be a hero. Superman. Sometimes hope is all we have left. Superman. You don't need a cape to be a hero. Batman. True strength is not measured by physical strength, but by the ability to get up after falling. Wonder Woman. Change begins with a single act of courage. Green Lantern. True power is in protecting what is valuable. Superman. Heroes are not defined by their powers, but by their actions. Batman. Darkness cannot prevail over the light within you. Wonder Woman. Hope is the longing that keeps us moving. Superman. Courage is doing the right thing, even when it's hard. Batman. The strength of a hero is measured by the ability to sacrifice himself for others. Wonder Woman. Sometimes the greatest power is the courage to move forward. Green Lantern. A hero doesn't need to be perfect, he just needs to be brave. Batman. True heroism is doing the right thing even when no one is watching. Superman. Greatness is found in the daily struggle to do good. Wonder Woman. Hope can change the world, one heart at a time. Superman. The greatest power is the will to keep going when all seems lost. Green Lantern. True strength lies in getting up after every fall. Batman. Heroes find the light even in the darkest moments. Wonder Woman. Courage is the force that drives heroes to move forward. Superman. True victories are found in small acts of bravery. Batman. Hope is a lighthouse in the storm. Green Lantern. Heroism is doing the right thing, no matter the cost. Wonder Woman. The light will always find a way to shine, even in the deepest darkness. Superman. A hero is defined by his actions, not by his words. Batman. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to act despite it. Wonder Woman. The greatest power is the power of hope and perseverance. Green Lantern. True strength lies in standing firm in adversity. Superman. Every challenge is an opportunity to demonstrate your bravery. Batman. Hope is what drives us to move forward. Wonder Woman. Heroism is not measured by the greatness of the actions, but by the courage to face each challenge. Superman. True greatness is found in the ability to protect others. Green Lantern. Sometimes the greatest strength is never giving up. Batman. Courage is shown when you do the right thing without expecting reward. Wonder Woman. The light of hope never goes out. Superman. A hero is one who acts bravely even when there is no guarantee of success. Batman. Every hero has the power to inspire others to be better. Wonder Woman. Hope is the first step towards change. Superman. True strength is in the ability to face your fears. Green Lantern. Courage is the first step to greatness. Batman. Hope is a flame that should never be extinguished. Wonder Woman. Heroes are those who choose to do good, even when it is difficult. Superman. True greatness is found in the determination to keep going. Green Lantern. With great power comes great responsibility. Spider-Man. It's not the armor that makes you a hero, but your courage. Hombre de Hierro. Hope is the light in the darkness. Captain America. True strength is in the heart. Thor. It doesn't matter how many times you fall, what matters is how many times you get up. Spider-Man. Life is not about what you have, but about what you give. Black Panther. The true measure of a hero is how he faces his fears. Daredevil. Never underestimate the power of a brave heart. Captain Marvel. Justice is not just about what you do, but about who you are. Hombre de Hierro. Sometimes the greatest power is the courage to move forward. Hulk. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to face it. Black Widow. Heroes are not defined by their powers, but by their actions. Doctor Strange. Every challenge is an opportunity to demonstrate your true character. Spider-Man. Hope is what keeps us moving forward. Captain America. Change begins with a single act of courage. Thor. It's never too late to do the right thing. Hombre de Hierro. True strength lies in the ability to protect others. Black Panther. Greatness is found in facing your fears and moving forward. Daredevil. True heroism is doing the right thing, even when it is difficult. Captain Marvel. The light within you can illuminate the darkest moments. Doctor Strange. Courage is measured by what you do when no one is looking. Hulk. Heroes find the strength to keep going, even in adversity. Black Widow. Hope is the first step to victory. Spider-Man. True power is in perseverance and determination. Hombre de Hierro. Justice is built on truth and courage. Captain America. Courage is the light that guides in the darkest moments. Thor. Every action counts when it comes to doing good. Black Panther. True strength is the ability to move forward despite difficulties. Daredevil. Greatness is not measured by power, but by the heart. Captain Marvel. Heroism is finding the strength to get up after every fall. Hulk. Hope can transform darkness into light. Doctor Strange. Courage is doing the right thing, regardless of the consequences. Black Widow. True greatness is in humility and determination. Spider-Man. Every hero has the power to inspire others to be better. Hombre de Hierro. Life is a constant challenge, but also an opportunity to shine. Captain America. True heroism is doing good without expecting anything in return. Thor. Hope is the longing that drives the heart forward. Black Panther. Courage is shown by facing your fears bravely. Daredevil. The light of heroism never goes out. Captain Marvel. Perseverance is the path to success and greatness. Hulk. True heroes are those who act bravely even when there are no guarantees. Doctor Strange. Hope is the lighthouse that lights the way in the darkness. Black Widow. Courage is found in doing the right thing, even when it is difficult. Spider-Man. True strength lies in the ability to stand firm in the face of adversity. Hombre de Hierro. Every challenge is an opportunity to demonstrate your bravery and character. Captain America. Greatness is found in the hearts of those who fight for good. Thor. Hope is the fire that keeps the flame of heroism alive. Black Panther. True strength is shown by getting up after every fall. Daredevil. Courage is the force that drives heroes to move forward. Captain Marvel. The light of hope will always find a way to shine. Hulk. Don't let the shadows discourage you. Even in the deepest darkness, there is light. Silver Surfer. If this video got you pumped up and gave you a new way to look at reaching your goals, check out the link below. You'll find a way to make a huge change in your life, both mentally and financially, starting today.